Yeah, there's a video of him on his Instagram.
You guys.
I don't know. I can't really do him
You
that
guys. The other day I was,
well. You're be fucking a whore.
Yeah, are you recording now?
Now we're recording, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
There we go.
Welcome. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Pink Hoodie Podcast. Wait, Talk a second, then I can do your voice.
This is me speaking.
This is me speaking. This is Tyler. Welcome to the Pink Hoodie Podcast. I just got back from vacation with my family, and I'm really excited. I just had an interview at Renewal Windows, Anderson's Renewal Windows. All right, who were we looking for? Brooks, right?
Brooks's.
All right, we're looking at
voice.
Brooks's Instagram.
I'm trying to do an impression.
We're gonna try to do
Good
impressions.
friend
of
Andrew Brooks.
Who's the? Oh, that's Brooke. Shout out Brooke from the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. She's a bartender who's always there.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
really nice. Hers came up when I put Brooks in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's
Andrew.
Instagram, you guys are getting these at all? No, just me, cool.
no, just me, cool.
It's accounts, they're fake accounts, where they have pictures of like pretty women being promiscuous.
They have pictures of pretty women and promiscuous. He kind of has like a weird voice, man. Brooks.
It's like, it's hard to replicate. He's good.
Yeah. People keep telling me that I need to find love in a healthy relationship. But I keep fucking whores. He's like George Carlin.
Yeah.
I love Brooks.
Like a politician.
Brooks Carlin.
Andrew Carlin.
Andrew Carlin, I guess, is better, yeah. Brooks Carlin. Brooks Carlin sounds like I almost said a Confederate soldier.
Confederate soldier,
It sounds like a country singer.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear the new Brooks Carlin?
Yo, Luke Bryan
Tennessee
and Brooks
whiskey.
Carlin got a song together.
Yeah, Brooks Carlin and did a song with Chris Stapleton. Just a illiterate guy trying to say Stapleton. Chris Stapleton, he got that song Tennessee Whiskey. A Tennessee Whiskey.
How are you doing, Jarrod?
I'm just reading we were reading Shirtless Gatorade before.
Yeah, read some of those memes.
These are the best. Shirtless Gatorade is a very good meme account. I slept on it for a while. I'd get sent some Shirtless Gatorade stuff, and I didn't really pay attention. But now I call my bitch Sneeze because her gazoon tight. What the hell? Let's see. These are pretty good, actually. Usually,
Read the crash one.
I have to go to the top. I'm doing like the old school scroll. I call that bit. They don't say bitch, they say bit.
VIH.
Yeah, I call that bitch Crash because I spent a band for her coot. Dude, these are just obviously like 35-year-old white guys making these.
Yeah.
Her cat fishy, but I still tackle that box.
That one's good.
I must be an Egyptian pyramid the way I'm bricked up with no explanation. I'll try to find a couple of good ones. Oh, this is really good. I didn't believe in magic until I seen my dog turn into a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Haters mad I can experience childlike wonder.
Some people do be mad about that.
Yeah, they do be.
Look at us, the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, we would be pretty good brothers.
Can we switch? We switch brothers?
You can have my brother.
No, I meant like my brother is your brother now. Your brother's brother, and then we're brothers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. They would probably do pretty well together.
Yeah.
I want to find one more really good one. It's like the M&M's guy, and he's dead, and it's like the hood lost a real one today.
Mm-hmm. Let me put on my glasses. The hood lost a real one today.
It's just the M&M's. You know what the funny thing is? Like, I don't think it ever worked. Like, I only tried it once on stage, but I was like,
wearing glasses.
Isn't it funny when like you're talking to someone and you show them something and they put on their glasses? Like, what were you seeing before, motherfucker? Like,
it was just blurry.
It's just blurry. Like, just wear them all the time. Then
I don't know. They like it fucks with like my head. I feel like I feel like different.
Really?
If I wear them too long.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. I think you look cool with glasses.
Thank you. These are my old pair. These are from like
Probably misses his old glasses.
These are from 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
They're from Bo Burnham?
Yep. I was trying to become an influencer with these glasses. That didn't make sense.
Wait, why?
Like the character in 8th grade.
Oh, I never saw the movie. I just used it. So my brain is usually just a bunch of references that I kind of know.
I know.
You know, like I feel like that's like no one's ever seen a movie where someone's like, "Man, see, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But like people know what that is. It's like more of a reference.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you ever?
What they like?
Like I've never seen the bridges of Madison County, but if I passed a covered bridge, I would like say that.
No, I'd make references to movies that I've never seen.
I'm saying movies, cultural stuff. Like I don't know, there's a ton.
Mm-hmm.
What's your? I got a fart.
Oh my god. We were gonna see Spider-Man. Oh god.
We were gonna see Spider-Man, but it's 2.5 hours long, and I don't think I could stay in the theater.
You said it was the Irishman of animated
Yeah, it's
films.
the Irishman. Why is it 2.5 hours? What could Miles Morales? What could Miles Morales do in 2.5 hours?
Are you doubting this black teenager's ability to carry a film?
I'm just doubting a black teenager. No, I just don't. I don't understand how the movie's 2.5 hours long. I think you got this foosball table, or you had this.
Yeah, you've had
table.
this.
Yeah, it was here.
Yeah. My dad, when Jarrod came in, my dad's like, "We got a new foosball table," and I got it like 3 months ago, so he's definitely seen it.
Yeah. Have you guys had a competition?
I briefly played against my dad, and I won.
He was unhappy.
No, he was just happy that we were playing with it, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it expensive?
It was like $100. We got it on like Craigslist.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace.
Something like that, yeah. I had to help him move it. It's like 400 pounds.
Really?
It was me, my dad, and the dude, and his like annoying wife was like, "You're gonna break it." And we didn't break it.
Where'd you get it at?
Some person's house.
Oh,
We drove to their house.
Where'd you put it in?
Where did we put it in?
Yeah.
We, I think we came through the back door, actually.
Oh, you said you never used that door when I exited that door.
Well, I mean, like, we rarely use it. My dad doesn't like us using it. That's why.
But, hold on, here's my question. How did you transport it here?
In our old van.
Oh, you had an old van?
Well, we sold it to get a different van.
I've never seen a van in this house.
Well, yeah. My mom, a.k.a. Skeleton Face, Jarrod refers to her as. She
Don't tell people I said that. I didn't call her Skeleton Face. I said she has sort of a skeleton face. All right, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
It might be a minute. So you want to pause it?
All right. We're back. We just urinated.
You hit like you were 81% for 3-point from 3-pointer.
Yeah.
And
We played 2K.
we played 2K and he beat me by 13.
Something
But
like that.
you were up pretty high for a minute, but I came back. But also my the top players were Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton.
Not Kevin Durant.
No, Kevin Durant only had 5 points. But it said that 81% of my points were in the paint. I had like 4 or whatever. No, not 81%. You were 81% of shooting, sorry. I had 44 points in the paint. Mm-hmm. And I was saying you couldn't guard the paint, but you just kept hitting from outside.
Yeah.
But when I looked at it, it said you had like 50 points off the bench or something like that. It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. That was the craziest game of 2K I've ever played in my life.
Really?
Yeah, dude, you were 81% of shooting from 3, dude. Kyrie Irving was 6 for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when I was in the bathroom, I thought that like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, my niece told me her favorite rapper was NBA YoungBoy, and then she got pregnant at 17.
That's funny.
I think that's like the most NBA YoungBoy fan thing you can do ever.
Yeah, just get pregnant at a young age.
Yeah, I've been
Did
pregnant.
she have a boy?
I've been pregnant from a young age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
she
young?
did have a boy. She had a boy. I don't really want to dox the kid.
Yeah, don't dox him.
Yeah. Well, he's not. He's like 5 months, maybe 3 months.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. He's maybe
Better
5
safe
months.
than sorry.
You want to watch that video of Beetlejuice when he's like, cost me fucking $3,000?
I have seen that video.
It's
actually.
the greatest video of all time, I think.
I do like Beetlejuice a lot.
Why
Very
do you
wholesome.
like Beetlejuice?
He's wholesome.
I don't think
also-
he's wholesome.
I think he's wholesome. Have you seen like the videos about like him saying that he like gives like he visits people in the hospital and he gives them like $100?
Such a weird amount of money to give someone sick in the hospital.
Yeah. When he talks about his sister and shit like that.
What's wrong? What's his sister? I've never.
Oh, she died.
Oh, really? How'd she die?
I don't know.
He also said he had like a son who died.
I don't know about that.
This cost me a lot of fucking money.
How did it cost you money?
Cost me at least fucking $5,000.
Really?
Yeah, cost me at least like
Why?
$2,000, five fucking grand.
Why?
Cost me $3,000.
Why?
Just so much different. Cost me fucking $3,000.
I think he has a good heart. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
think
wholesome wasn't the right word. He's not like Andy Griffith or anything.
Not Andy. Andy Griffith is wholesome, I guess. What was that other guy? Mickey Rooney? No. Andy
Ron
Rooney?
Howard,
Who's the guy who was like,
the cop guy.
I'm Andy Rooney. Welcome to 60 Minutes. That guy?
I don't know.
Do you ever plan to put your podcast out?
Like
Like, do you ever, like, oh, I got to put it out on a Tuesday.
I don't have like a schedule on that.
So you just ask somebody to do your podcast?
Yeah.
Who's next? Who's the next guest?
I was gonna have AAA on.
Okay, that should be racist.
Gretchen, Casey wanted to do it.
These are recorded episodes already?
No, these are just I still have to do them.
So the episode that I just suggested, like,
This
hey,
one
I'm at
will
your
be the
house.
next one out. This
Wow,
episode.
this is sick.
Yeah.
You should definitely keep doing this podcast. Do you think there's someone waiting for the next episode? Does this
Maybe
have to
like
be on
maybe
this?
like one. No, it doesn't have to. Maybe like one or two.
Yeah. Who do you think your biggest fan is? Your grandmother?
No, she. We talked about this.
Oh.
She doesn't listen to podcasts. Doesn't people from high school listen to this?
I can't wait till I go to hike school.
Hike school.
It's from Billy Madison. Did you play PB and Rock Pro Bowling?
No.
What's PBA? Professional Bowling
$19.
Association?
Probably.
Okay. We should watch the trailers for games.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible. What were you going to play? You were going to play Miles Morales game?
I don't have Miles Morales game.
Oh, yeah. I remember when you bought it, right?
Yeah, we were at the mall.
Yeah.
I went to a GameStop and I bought Spider-Man for $8.
Yeah. No, it wasn't more than $8.
It was $8.
Really?
Yeah.
What was $8?
It was $8. We played some arcade games at the mall.
Yeah, that arcade's weird. There's a game in the back that like people go to play like from all over. From all over they come to play the game.
Which one was that?
It's like some old Sega game that's like racing, but you get like a card and you can put your card in. You have like a specific car. Shout out my friend Noah. He was like, I watched him play it, and then like this girl was like, "You want to race me?" And then she just kept crashing into the wall the whole time. She was a weird lady.
Interesting.
And then he was just like, "Bruh, she asked, bro. Why was she asking me to play?" And I'm like, "You were asked to, dude."
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen someone be good at a racing game in my life.
Like those arcade racing games?
Yeah,
Or
I've
just
never
like,
seen
yeah.
anybody like. I've never seen someone be really good at Cruising USA.
Yeah.
Have
You
ever
were
played
pretty
this
good
game?
at that one game.
What game?
The one we were playing, we were going to play together, and then I fucked up the join game. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
You were like actually like drifting.
We should go to the Well, you just like don't hit the gas.
Yeah.
Damn, we should have went to round 1.
I took a lady there.
When do you have to be up?
Like 7:45.
Why do you have to go to bed so early then?
I
Can't you
have-
just be
I
an
have
adult?
ins-
You don't have a job.
I
Just
have a
take it-
terrible time falling asleep. It's
Can't-
part of my
Can't you just take?
mental
You don't
illness.
have a job though. Can't you just like take
Yeah, I
it?
know.
You don't have to wake up. You can just like come home and go back to sleep.
it's very difficult for me to nap.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy. That's who you are.
I have a lot of anxiety that I hide very well. When I was a kid, like, it would take me like 3 hours to fall asleep every night. Like, at the minimum.
Really? I guess I'm the same way.
I remember my dad, I had like really bad OCD, and then my dad was like, you gotta like lock the doors every night because people are gonna come in and rape mom.
What?
I swear to God.
No.
I swear to God.
Nuh-uh.
So I was... Do you want to ask him?
Yeah, call him.
Do you want to ask him about skeleton face?
Do you think he really believed that, or was just like a fear tactic?
I think he was nervous. Like, nothing happened to my mom regarding that in like any way, but I think he has some anxiety that he hasn't dealt with.
You think that, dude? I don't know.
This is like a pretty safe neighborhood.
Home invasions are pretty gnarly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get on the ground. There's a fucking home invasion.
I know, but I was like 11.
I know, but like, think about someone
Yes.
actually doing a home invasion is pretty gnarly.
Yes. I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody.
Yeah. I don't think that like I'm wired for it.
Doing a home invasion?
No, just like it like being, sorry, I was like texting, so my brain was working in a weird way. I don't think my brain is wired for that fear of like home invasion. Maybe it's when you own a home.
Yeah.
That like maybe it switches. Maybe if it's not yours, you're kind of like whatever. I mean, I lock doors or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like I don't think I had. Do you have that in your head that you think someone's gonna break in?
Like partial. I mean, definitely deep down, yeah. Like I sleep with
It's so weird to live in a neighborhood where there's like a house,
50
50 feet away, and you think they're just gonna pick your house to walk in and just. You're gonna come in here and rape my women.
I don't want to think this.
You're gonna come in here and take my jewels. That's you.
Yeah,
That's
just
you,
Sean
like,
Connery.
Oh, that's Sean Connery.
sounds
No,
like-
Sean Connery's like, you're gonna come in here. Hold on. I gotta do Bane and then I can do Connery. You think the darkness is your ally? You're gonna come in here and rape our women? Nah, I can't do Connery. It's hard. You're gonna come in here and rape our women.
Moneypenny.
Moneypenny. Listen here, you're not gonna rape our women. That's Joe Pantoliano. Listen here, lock the doors, okay?
Do Joe Pantoliano as Woody from Toy Story.
Get it through your head. You're a child's plaything.
Yes.
That's falling with style. He's just yelling at it.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What's an impression you can do? You can sound like a
Nixon.
It's just Nixon say, because most people say their own names.
I'm John Mulaney. No.
Hey, it's me, John Mulaney, and I swear to God, I'm straight.
He has a baby with Olivia Munn.
I have a baby.
Allegedly.
How could I be gay? There's been no recorded men in history with babies who are gay. Right? That sounds like a thing he would do, like his set.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
I'm not gay.
Guess what? I'm not gay because I have a baby. I had a baby with Olivia Munn, so that makes me straight. Cocaine, that's not the drug of the homosexuals by any means.
Would you say that is the drug of the homosexual?
I'd say that that's probably the most drug used by homosexuals.
Yeah.
You think so? Cocaine?
People they like poppers, but
What do poppers do?
they're like.
Should you look that up?
Yeah.
You're like, hey Alexa.
My phone's over here.
All right, we're gonna look up what poppers do.
I was hanging out with this girl I was like friends with benefits with,
Mm-hmm.
and then like her and her friends just like start doing poppers. This is like I don't know how long ago this was, but like I was like I've seen people like do drugs and like the poppers was like the most like I felt like grossed out. I was like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, really?
I feel
Like what kind of grossed out do you mean?
Like you're just killing brain cells and it feels good for like 15 seconds.
Okay.
It's like I feel like it's akin to like sniffing glue or something.
Oh, what's the other one that What's the other one that does that? Not poppers, but
Poppers, what do they do?
whippets. That's another one.
I think
right?
they're like similar. Cause blood vessel dilation and muscle relaxation are used for sexual enhancement.
Okay. Wait, so it just gets you hard? It's like sniffable
it
Viagra?
It loosens up like your butthole.
Oh, Jesus.
I
But
don't
girls
think-
were doing it?
Girls and gay guys, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, no, I just meant in your situation, girls were doing it.
Girls and guys are doing it, yeah.
There he is. Do you want to ask him?
What poppers do?
Ask your dad.
He would be upset if I...
Oh, really?
if I-
Did you ever have him on the pod?
No, I will at one point. I wanted to talk about his book, but he didn't want to talk about it.
Getting gay with Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. How could I be gay? I love Jesus. It's me, John Mulaney,
It's
here
me,
for
Mateo
JesusChrist.com. I love Jesus. I'm almost turning him in like he's like at the end he's going into like it's not in my house, it's in Bill's house and in Fred's house and every time a angel gets its what does he say? No, the girl says that. The little girl. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Well, that's right. They do.
Wait, what movie is
And
that?
every time a police siren goes off, a black man gets shot. And that's the reason for this Black Lives Matter.
It's Miles Morales.
Jimmy Stewart's woke. That's so good. Well, that's the reason for these police brutality protests.
Vertigo?
You're just-
All this police
your
brutality
impressions
is
are
giving me vertigo.
all this police brutality, it's giving me vertigo.
I think that's the hardest that made you laugh. That made me happy.
I'm looking out this window and all I see is birds. He's just saying all of his movies.
Was he in The Birds?
I don't know. It's a stupid. Nobody's ever watched a Hitchcock movie.
I watched The Birds in a film class.
Yeah, that's
And
the only
guess
way
where
it gets watched.
I met the guy who I sucked his dick in that film class.
No one's ever watched a Hitchcock movie on their own. And then this is where like
Yeah.
half the people I know from POV are gonna like be like, oh, dude, I watched it, like, yeah.
I jerk off to the movie Rope from 1948.
What the fuck is the movie, bro?
It's a Jimmy Stewart movie about,
Sure,
about two gay
I'm gonna
guys.
hang myself with it.
It's about two gay guys who, like, they couldn't say they were gay. Or they, like, kill somebody, and then Jimmy Stewart finds some rope, and he's like, you killed them with this rope.
You killed him with a rope, and then you hung yourself a little bit, and you jerked off.
You
didn't you?
autoerotically asphyxiated yourself.
Yeah, it's called a rattle asphyxiation. And you came in here and you did it to me and you made me gay. Now everybody all over town knows I'm gay. Damn, I could do this all night. That was great. Yeah, I've never watched a Hitchcock movie. I'll never watch. Also, celebrities
Psycho?
celebrities doing an impression of them, like celebrities talking, but they're just saying the name of their movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm what has Arnold Schwarzenegger talk? Yeah,
Man,
this is my movie.
I watched The
can't do
Terminator.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah,
That was okay.
I guess I have to call an exterminator.
There's bugs.
This bugs. Or so, well, Mr. Schwarzenegger, you got bugs in your house.
Call the nanny.
Look at all these bugs, Arnold.
It's almost like A Bug's Life.
Who's got your favorite voice, but you'd love to meet him, Mulaney?
Like
I think
just-
Mulaney's your favorite comic, right? Who's your
Norm is
favorite?
my favorite comic.
Norm is. Let's take a moment of silence for Norm. We love you, Norm. I just put my finger up to the sky.
Love you,
I don't know
Norm.
if Norm is in heaven or hell. Who knows?
Well, if you believe
Hold the fort.
if you believe in a Christian heaven, he said he was a Christian on his last special.
Really?
Yeah.
I love when he's looking at Hitler's Wikipedia and he's like, okay, he did art. Wait, hold the fort.
Served in World War One, huh?
He's a patriot. Hold the fort. He hated Jews. God, shout out to Norm being the greatest comedian of all time. I would go, for me, it's Norm. Let's do this. Let's do your three.
Top
Mine
three.
would be Norm, then Jimmy Stewart. No, Norm, then Jerry.
Sign?
Not Stiller. Yeah, Jerry Sein. So Norm Macdonald, Jerry Seinfeld, and then he's not a stand-up, but Chevy Chase would be like, those are my three favorite funny people. But like, I like Don Rickles, but Don Rickles, like, he did stand-up, but it was like roast stand-up, and like, he was different, you know? Mm-hmm. My dad talked about Rickles today, that his favorite thing that Rickles said was on like, they have Rickles on like this to honor Clint Eastwood, and he's like, my dad's like, oh, I love when he got up and he pointed at Clint Eastwood's mom, and he's like, Mrs. Eastwood, you've never seen so much money in your entire life. Something like that. Like, I don't know why he thought that was so funny.
I don't know. I think for me it's probably Norm, then Louis, and then Chappelle. I mean, Norm and Louis.
Are you a Chappelle guy?
I like Chappelle. I mean, like, he puts out a lot of stuff, which I like, and it's, like, good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, I used to, like, love Pete Holmes.
Yeah, Pete Holmes, he rules, but, like, I don't know. He also doesn't at the same time.
I've liked him less the older I get older. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like he's, like, too, like, he thinks he's, like, the greatest now.
We won, we won. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I can't imagine what his... Yeah, I can't imagine what his specials would be like now. It's just him making faces or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to think.
We all loved Subway. We loved it. All his jokes are like that.
I mean, like, fuck it, I might put Ray Romano up there. Because, like, I love that show.
Robert.
I think
I can't do Ray.
I laugh more at Everyone Loves Raymond than I do Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld.
Yeah, no, Seinfeld's good. I watched Seinfeld the other day, and I was like, okay, I get why I liked this, but, like, yeah.
It's, like, almost, like, too perfect.
Did I ever tell you that I watched Seinfeld High one time, and I was like, oh, these are horrible people.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, this is terrible people.
Yeah.
Like, but that's me. Like, we're all that person. Like, not to be like serious on this fucking comedy podcast, but like, dude, when you think about it, like, Jerry's kind of a shit piece. You know what I mean? Like, George sucks. I would want to like not be friends with George. Elaine is just hot. You know? And then Kramer is like a racist. No, just
In real
not
life,
the
he's a racist. I feel like he's like the nicest out of those four characters.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. He
less selfish out of the four.
Yeah, I think here's why people love Curb. Not just because it can curse and then like the storylines can get. I think that Larry David is
because Seinfeld isn't in it.
No, because he is in it, but
I know. But
Larry's the lovable loser. Seinfeld always had to like break even. Nothing really bad could happen to him. Like the worst shit can happen to Larry and you still like him.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like that's their personality, where Larry was, like, knew humility, but Jerry didn't. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Like, Seinfeld was afraid to make fun of himself.
Yeah. But he was also, like, I don't know.
He's like, no, I gotta be cool in every
I think
episode.
there's a great thing
That's
where
why
he
people
goes...
like George more than Jerry on that show.
You like George?
More than Jerry, yeah.
I just liked the show in general. I don't think I had a favorite character.
I've seen it twice. The whole thing.
Do you remember that one where it's like the closest they get to making fun of him is that time when he's like, what do you think the Nazis were doing? That was the Hal 5 or whatever. And she's like, isn't that from your act from the 80s? He's like, it's still a good bit, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's like the only time they actually like dig at him like that I can remember. I did make I was like...
See, it's starting to hurt my eyes now.
Yeah. I don't really want to talk about the hospital, but like I was like trying to write like dumb stuff when I was in there. And I was like, it'd be funny if Jerry Seinfeld was like, cardiac arrest? What? You're having a heart attack and now you're going to jail?
I thought you were gonna bring it back to like police brutality. Or something.
No. Well, they're getting it's in record numbers. It's unfair. It's unjust.
That's a really good Jimmy Stewart.
And there's redlining, and the monetary value of taking these people down. There's privately owned prisons. I know a lot about the suffrage.
Prison industrial complex.
Well, yeah, the prison industrial suffrage. That's it, women's suffrage. What's your prison industrial complex take? Let's get serious on this.
I think it's bad. I think prison is bad, and they unfairly go after people of color.
Okay,
You said be
you
serious.
just said what it is, but okay, sure. No, I mean, like, what do you think about it? Like,
I think we need to change it.
Yeah. You think we need to change?
I'm less of an expert on this than you are. I'm guessing.
No, obviously.
I mean, I'm not.
I forget what I was.
I've never been a fan of the police, really, except the band. Not even the band.
Well, the police kind of fucked you up, though.
Well, yeah.
Did they actually hit you?
Here's the thing. I don't know.
Okay. So let's not get into it then.
We can get into it.
Yeah.
We can
Have
talk
you talked
about
it on the spot?
I talked to actually Lemaire.
Oh, really?
Pete Eckenroe about it, like right after it happened, but I bleeped out like a lot of the stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we can talk about it.
We're here with the Tyler Wingers, and he's here to talk about the police brutality. Now,
I mean, I got lucky. If I was black, I would have died. And
if
yes,
you
I've had
take
a lot of
swing at a cop and you don't end up in jail, you got very lucky.
I know.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get over that guilt of like
Survivor's guilt.
Yes. Survivor's guilt. Yes. Why are you laughing?
Because I just thought about, because my brain works in a really weird way where I just thought about you like just going up to black people at Target and being like, I'm so sorry. It should have been me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And you're like, well, you obviously probably knew someone who's been shot by the police. And they're like, I'm just black. Like,
I'm not that like tone deaf.
I know, that's why it was a comedy podcast, a joke. I don't believe anyone's going to do that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What do you want to know about the situation?
Well, what happened? Give it step by step.
Step by step? All right.
Day by day.
So.
No, let's not do this.
No, we can do it.
I'm gonna sit here and
You're gonna feel bad.
I'm gonna make fun of it, and
you can make fun of it. That's gonna be cathartic.
Okay, I mean, let's do it then.
I'm mostly over it. It's been like a year and 5 months.
Yeah. He's like, I'm over it. It's been a year, 5 months, 14 days, 12 hours.
I know the date it happened.
Yeah.
February 4th.
I'm really bad at that. Dates and years and stuff. Like, I never remember.
That's okay.
Like, I was trying to tell someone, like, when I thought I met them, and I was like, it's probably about the same time that Finally Rich by Chief Keef came out.
Yeah. All right, so I bought mushrooms from a mutual friend of ours. I'll tell you after the podcast. I'm not doxing him here.
I already know who it is.
I don't know if you
whatever,
do.
Go ahead.
But so I tell him that I'm gonna microdose.
Mm-hmm. But you macrodose.
I macrodosed. And so I was already like pretty high. I was very high on marijuana. And I'm sure I had Klonopin in my system as well.
Oh, okay. So you had K-pins.
And antidepressants.
Mary Jane and what antidepressant?
I think Zoloft and Effexor at the time.
Wow.
So I was on a cocktail of things.
Yeah.
And then there was this girl I was talking to from Scranton.
Mm.
And,
Scranton?
Yeah.
The way you said it was so funny.
Scranton. And it was Rob.
Hey, Tyler, I was wondering if you'd like to get some food later.
Yeah, me and him are going to see Indiana Jones and get some food later. Yeah, I love Rob so much.
Tyler, that's pretty good Rob.
That is pretty good Rob.
Yeah.
And
let's go.
I remember that year I went to a strip club. Mm-hmm. And I was like...
that's where you met Raven?
Yeah. And...
Raven Moorhead.
And like we were like kind of like talking to each other at the time. We weren't like exclusive.
Yeah.
We were like talking. Like I went down to like visit her and shit. Oh wait, no. I ended things with her because of something that she did, and then but we should.
What did she do?
I don't want to talk about
Okay.
that part of it, but I FaceTime her, and the conversation goes badly. Like we're still thinking about being like friends and like friends with benefits type of stuff, and the conversation goes badly. I tell her about I went to a strip club for my birthday, and she was like upset at me, but like we ended things like
She was Christian?
no,
Why was she upset? Because you saw naked ladies?
I think so.
Well, that's her job. She doesn't support sex workers. That's a problem.
Yeah, she's not this woman very anti-feminist.
Anti-feminism is running rampant in our female communities.
Yeah. So it's like a terrible phone call. I am in a shitty mood now at this point. Is my mom here?
Papa Bear's running wild out there.
My dad? Is he shirtless?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
He is shirtless a lot of the time. I'm surprised
okay.
he had a shirt on when you were here. Anyway. So I'm in like a shitty headspace. And then I munched like probably like a gram of the shrooms. And then I drive home from the Comedy Zone. I'm at the Comedy Zone at this point.
Jesus Christ. This story gets worse and worse.
And then I get home probably around 11:30. Thank God it's still going.
Yeah.
And then I munch the rest.
So you did an eighth
Yes,
on your
I
own?
did an eighth on my own.
Well, okay.
By myself at night.
Hey Siri, how much mushrooms should you do for the first time?
It's going to say like a gram or something.
She didn't talk as you talked. Let's try that
Sorry.
again. You might have to edit this. Hey Siri, how much mushrooms should you do the first time? I think because it's drugs, it's not
Yeah, it's
saying
nice.
it.
It's like 1 to 2. 2 at the max.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
I've heard 1 before. Anyway, so I munched the rest of them, and I was watching. Fuck, there's a Guillermo del Toro movie. I forget.
It's called The Shape of Water.
No, it's not that one.
And water is a problem in Flint, Michigan.
It's the new.
It's just woke Jimmy Stewart, bringing up every point he can.
What was the name of that one? It was like Nightmare Alley. I was watching the movie Nightmare Alley, and I was like, and it was like, oh, this movie has cool special effects, but it's like a scary movie. It's called Nightmare Alley.
Okay.
And then I'm already in like a shitty mood from like the conversation I had with this girl, and then like the movie is like scary, and oh yeah, but before that I was feeling like euphoric, like I was wearing an Afghan, and it was like moving and it looked like it was like breathing. I was like, ooh, psychedelics, drugs.
Okay.
It's fun. And then I had an epiphany. I was like, I am a comedian. Like that's the
I'm funny, and people like me.
I was like, that's the only thing I want to do now. And then like at one point I feel like I'm like enlightened.
Oh, is this when you were like shit posting? You were just
Yeah.
rapid fire. And it was the same picture over and over and over, dude.
Yeah, that was then.
Yeah.
It was
We're gonna get really real after you tell the story because I'm gonna tell you something. Then.
all right. And then I go upstairs and I wake up my dad. This is when everything starts to go bad.
What time is this?
It's like 4 a.m. at this point.
Okay.
I'm like peaking at this point, and then I wake up my dad. I bring him downstairs. I was like, I'm gonna be a better son. Like I'm enlightened. Blah 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 blah. And I call Payne Tirado.
That's your first mistake of this night.
That was like my 30th mistake.
Yeah.
And then he's on speakerphone, and I'm like,
What time is this again, sorry?
4 a.m.
Wow.
And then
He picked up?
yeah, I
Well,
think
he's just
I think I
jerking
called
off
him.
to K-pop
I think
anime.
I think I called him like maybe 8 times before he picked up. I don't know. And so like my dad can definitely tell I'm on drugs. He doesn't know what I'm on though. He's taking it very well. And then my mom comes down, and that's where everything is like, boo,
Okay.
and it goes bad.
Why did it go bad?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, my mom just like appears and she's
Okay.
like, "You're high as a kite. You're on drugs."
It's just 1 or 2 grams.
Yeah.
What'd you take?
3.5.
Okay.
Um,
It took me that long to find a website that just actually fucking put that out there instead
Yeah.
of being like, you're about to do your first trip.
Here's what you do.
Here's what you do.
Go-
Get 4 gallons of water. Set
Find
yourself
a
up.
nice set and setting. How are you feeling mentally?
Yeah.
And then I just like go into panic mode. I run out the door. It's like, oh no, I got caught on drugs. And I run down the street. It's pouring rain. It's February, so it's like cold as tits.
Oh shit.
I'm in like a hoodie, and it's like very, very thin. It's like a t-shirt with like a hood on it. And I'm screaming. Payne's still on the phone. I still have my phone.
Jesus, you're still on the phone with
It's still on the phone. I was on the phone for like 45 minutes with Payne. Shout out Payne for putting up with my bullshit. And then I'm like sprinting down the road, and I see like a black car pull up, and I think it's the police. I think they're gonna like put on like their fucking like flashers, and like I thought it was like just they were like waiting for me. So I jump up on that car. I look and I see it's a woman, not a police officer, and I was like, fuck. And then I like jump off the car, run, and then like 4 actual squad cars come and down the road.
Wow.
And then there's like a pond near here. It's like a man-made pond.
You jumped in the pond.
No. I lie down on the grass for like a second, and then I yell. I am on the phone with Payne. I say, "Payne, I'm gonna kill myself." And then I stood up, ran as fast as I could, and tried to tackle a police officer. And then they tased me 3 times and handcuffed me and took me to the hospital.
Wow.
But I was telling them to shoot me. Like, I was saying like the worst things I could think of to like the cops, saying like the worst things.
Jeez,
And
dude.
then I was like, "You fucking pussies," and like other stuff.
What were you calling? You were saying the N-word?
No, it wasn't the N-word.
Just bleeped yourself. I was like, what else? You're not gonna...
It wasn't
What?
the N-word.
Okay.
It wasn't the N-word.
That went from me being actually like so into the story to getting me out. Like, but Jesus Christ. Wait, what did you say to him?
I don't want to divulge. I'll tell you after this.
I'm so confused on what it could be.
Just like
Oh, okay. All right.
pussy, cop, pig, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then
Jesus.
I was just screaming like on the pavement. I remember for like, it could have been 5 minutes, it could have been 10 minutes. I was like, "Kill me." And then like the pain was so great from like the
Pain Torado.
I literally, that's like why I thought they didn't like kill me, because I said, "Fuck you, Pain. I'm gonna kill myself." And they were like, "Pain, he means Pain, not Payne."
Okay.
Yeah, his name's Pain, Payne. Pain Torado.
Yeah.
For the listener.
Yeah.
And then they take me to the hospital. They inject me with a fucking Ativan, which is
Okay.
a benzo. It kills like my trip instantly. And they're like, "You need to calm down." I was like, "I've been calm this whole time."
Who told you to calm down? A nurse?
One of the guys in the
Some white nurse?
one of the guys in the ambulance.
Oh, the guy. Well, fuck that.
He's
A
like, "You
male
need to
nurse then?
relax." I'm like, "I've been relaxed."
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And apparently 12 people called the cops on me because I was like,
Well.
yeah. And I woke up in the hospital. I was handcuffed to a hospital bed. And then I just woke up. There's like a... Alright, it's still recording. There's just like a cop. He's like, "What did you take?" And I was like, "Mushrooms."
Mushrooms.
And
Wow.
then he like left. And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Are you gonna ask me anything?" I think like
That's when you went to rehab? No, you went after.
I went after that. I had like another thing that I don't really want to talk about.
Okay. You're going to do this with me in a year on the podcast then?
What?
A year, 5 months, 12 hours, 6 days, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I got charged for it and everything, and then
What'd you get charged for?
it was such a bullshit charge. It was like criminal mischief and public intoxication. It should have been attacking an officer.
Yeah, you got lucky.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So what did you have to pay, a fine or something?
I'm still paying that fine for that. I had to pay like, I think in total like $4,000.
Oh, wow.
But that ends in like 2 months. I have like 2 more payments.
That's weird. I just thought about that. It's like, they're like, yeah, we're trying to keep these streets safe, but also we need money from fines.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, honestly, I would have just rather gone to, I don't know how much you get.
what?
Like, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. It set me back financially.
Yeah. Yeah, financially, I'll never recover from this.
Where are you going to, make fun of it, go.
No, I'm not going to make fun of it now.
That's the story.
That's interesting, man. That's crazy that mushrooms did that.
Yeah.
There's probably so many people who be like, mushrooms didn't do that or whatever, but you were on like a cocktail
I was on
shit.
a bunch of shit.
Did your brother ever bring it up?
I haven't talked. The story I gave you, I don't think he knows as much detail as you do right now. He doesn't.
What was the story
he doesn't
gonna-
even like want to hear about anything.
What did you say he said to your aunt about gun control or something?
Oh, my aunt brought up like gun control, and she's like, "What do you think about like?"
First of all, what
background
fucking
checks?
person goes, "Hey, what do you guys want to talk about gun control?"
Yeah, I think like my aunt was like trying to start like a
Oh yeah,
thing.
she's an instigator.
A little bit.
Yeah.
My brother took the bait, and I was like, "What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
I know what she's doing. Stop it."
What are you doing, Jeffrey? I don't know his name.
Joshua Wickert.
Oh, she's home.
Skeleton face has returned.
Wait, so,
You said you're
why
gonna
did she bring it up though? Like, so what did he say to her about it?
He said it's like a slippery slope if we do background checks that they're gonna want to take all our guns.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's his thing.
But
And
she was anti-gun.
Yes, and she was like, "What about as a Christian? Like, what do you think about people like killing people with guns?" And he's like, "Well, I think those people are evil, and like you need Jesus to not be evil." And then I was like, "I want to blow my brains out right now."
I want to take mushrooms and run out of time.
Yeah.
You know, there's an Eminem song where he's like, I just said it. I don't know if you do it or not. And he says that you would take shrooms and shoot at a cop. I just said it. I don't know if you do. I think he says, I'm going to look it up.
Really?
But yeah, it's just funny. It's like the exact same thing. So that's a really weird.
Yeah. That's why I don't relate to. He thinks everyone is evil unless you're a Christian.
Really?
That's what I heard him say it like verbatim, like 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Where'd you go exactly? Do you remember everywhere you went?
We went to Cape Cod and then Portland, Maine, Arcadia National Park.
Did you have to share a room with your whole family?
Yes, a hotel room with everybody.
Yeah.
We used a blow-up bed. My parents slept in one bed. My brother slept in the other bed. I slept in the blow-up bed, and then we switched.
Okay.
If anyone's listening, my brother needs a wife. He hasn't been in a relationship ever. He's 29 almost.
Hold on. I just said it. I don't know if you do it or not. Eminem lyrics. I didn't feel like typing that in with one hand. Why does it say books? It's not even giving me it.
Andrew Books.
Andrew Books? Hey, you guys ever read a book? I'm Andrew Books. Yeah.
Reading Rainbow is my favorite show.
Reading Rainbow is my favorite show. You guys watch? Did you ever see To Kill a Mockingbird, the movie with Gregory Peck? I just said it. I don't know if you do it or not. God, what the hell is that song?
Type in Eminem mushroom lyrics. I'll type it
That's
in.
it. I don't do black music. I do white music. I make fight music for high school kids. I put lives at risk when I drive like this. I put wives at risk with a knife like this. I forgot about this.
To give you mushrooms,
I
girl.
never meant to give you mushrooms, girl.
I never meant to bring you to my world. Now you're sitting in the corner crying.
Holy shit, I never realized some of Eminem's lyrics. Listen to this. I'm sorry, there must be a mix-up. You want me to fix up lyrics while our president gets his dick sucked? Fuck that. Take drugs, rape sluts, make fun of gay clubs, men aware, make up, get aware, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music. This is for your kids' amusement. But don't blame me when little Eric jumps off of the terrace. You should have been watching him. Apparently you ain't parents. I never knew I never knew So who's bringing the guns in this country? I couldn't sneak a plastic pellet gun through customs over in London. And last week I saw, not saying that word, we're shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with a Uzi. Where is this? I just said it. I don't know. I think it's in this song, because I remember it from when I was a kid. It wasn't me, Slim Shady said to do it again. Okay, so never mind. So he goes, here it comes. You ready for this whole verse?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
Running up a school because they're pissed at a teach. Him. Is it you or is it them? Wasn't me. Slim Shady said to do it again. Damn, how much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm just as fucked up as you would have been. If you would have been in my shoes, who would have thought Slim Shady would be something that you would have bought? That you would get a gun and shoot at a cop? I just said it. I didn't know if he'd do it or not. I thought it was a mushroom lyric, but yeah, it's funny that... That would have made you get a gun and shoot at a cop. It's so hard. He has a lyric. Did you listen to Eminem?
Not really. You know something funny about Eminem?
Yeah, what?
I went to a party, a birthday party, and I was like newly like sober from like alcohol, and I was like, I'm not going to relapse at this party. And I listened to the song Not Afraid like 8 times. And then I had like the worst relapse I ever had.
I can't breathe.
I'm like crying.
You listened? I'm not afraid to take a stand.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You listen to that song, you get pumped up to not do drugs. And then you did drugs.
And then I blacked out.
Oh my god. What'd you do?
I mean, I was weed, Klonopin, and alcohol.
Wow. Where's you in your car before the party?
Yeah.
God damn, that's amazing, dude. That's the best story I've ever heard. Just in your car, listening to I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody.
Go take my hand.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
We'll
I remember
rock
the
this
first 2
road
albums
together.
of Eminem. That's
It's like I was like a baby when those came out.
Yeah. Eminem, Not Afraid. You're gonna get sued for playing this. So everybody just imagine Tyler in his car.
Just getting pumped up.
Where was the party at?
I don't want to say it.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see what you said, to be honest with you. Wait, here it
I'll
is.
just text it to you where it was.
Alright, here it is. Ready? Me and Mark and Alan went over to see Nicole. We heard a knock at the door. Must have been Ron Gold. Jumped behind the door, put the orgy on hold, killed them both, and smeared blood on the white Bronco. We did it. It's just like saying that him and some guy killed Nicole Brown Simpson.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Here, I'm texting you.
Dude, I'm We should have just ended the podcast on you
Right now.
listening to Not Afraid by Eminem. This is my favorite podcast I've ever done. Oh, I was there.
I know. That's what I mouthed to you.
Oh, I was there. That's
I
great.
left
You were
early.
fucked up?
I left early, yeah.
I didn't even know you were fucked up.
I was sneaking drinks from the downstairs bar,
Okay.
and then I went to Yorgos.
Oh, that's when you were in your.
blacked out at
That was when
Yorgos.
you were in your super annoying stage. Like,
Yeah, I was pretty
So I
annoying.
was going to tell you after the whole thing of you doing. That's when you were.
How
like,
annoying I am.
You would be like, yo, me and you and Rob gotta like blaze and then see a movie. And I didn't smoke weed, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good. Like, I'll see a movie with you guys. And you're like, okay, when? And it's like, dude, stop.
I was
And
trying to be friends
it was-
with you.
I know, but it
I
was
being
also-
annoying. I admit that.
But it was
yeah.
also like mid-COVID when like going to a movie theater still wasn't like a thing, and you were like, "Well, they're opened up. We should go." You're like, "We should support a local theater." I was like, "We should support an AMC." Like that doesn't make any
That doesn't
sense.
sound like me. I don't think I would.
You were on drugs, dude.
I know, like supporting a movie theater. That's the reason why we would go.
Yeah, like you were just trying to hang out with people. I don't know.
I feel like I'm less annoying now.
When you would do the thing where you'd be like, "Can I say all this stuff or not?"
Yeah.
You do the thing where you're like, "Can I give you $5 and then you can I can Venmo you $5 and you can buy me a drink?" And I was like, "Get away from me!" I remember just
Yes.
like, and I remember like sometimes you would come to the mic, bucket hat. You remember the thing I called you out on the most thing of the post of you in front of that said comedy club?
Oh, Zanies.
Yeah, and what was the caption?
Oh, I said I was gonna like headline there or something.
No, you didn't say like that. You were like, I'm gonna headline this.
Okay,
It wasn't
I was like recently sober.
Yeah,
had
I
a lot
know.
of
You were just like
confidence.
on like one of those things. But then now you're like a normal human being who's figured out sobriety and figured
Yeah.
out like who you are and stuff. But yeah, there was a point where you were just like on some like you know who shit where you're like, this is my destiny or something
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like, okay, dude,
Yeah.
because I'm very that weirdness and like now we're gonna get serious, but I'm that very weirdness in comedy where I'm like, I'm not a cool guy about it, but I'm like, yeah, just like take what comes to you. Like this isn't for everybody. Like that you can be good at comedy and not succeed. Like that's there's so many people who are
Yeah.
good at comedy who don't succeed. But when people are like doing the like I'm gonna speak it into existence, it's like, all right, you're not fucking LeVar Ball. Like
Okay.
you know,
I
like,
don't think I'm like that. I
no, but
think
you had that mentality for
Yeah.
a little bit, you know. But
Yeah.
it was obviously just the drugs
just
speaking.
drug infused
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah, and I was also recently sober at that point, so I was like, because I remember you would try to hug me, and when I first stopped drinking, I
Yeah.
was like, nobody touched me. Hi, Mrs. Weggert. But we're just in here talking about two men talking about sobriety.
Yeah.
But I was recently not drinking or whatever, and like I don't even like calling it sober anymore. Like saying I'm
Yeah.
sober, I just like say like I don't
So you're
drink.
not drinking.
Yeah, I don't drink. Yeah.
It has like it's been like not politicized, but it has like a connotation to it.
I just hate that sober when you're like, like outside the Turkey Hill at 2 a.m. where you're like, hey man, I got 37 days clean. How you doing? Like, tomorrow's gonna be a bright day, and you're like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
like,
why I don't go to AA meetings anymore.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like the movie The Town when the guy's like, my angel was my wife. She's my Eskimo. She helped me through. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that kind of like. I think I went Australian a little bit there at the end, but
There was like a point like 4 months ago. I was like, maybe I'll go to a meeting. Maybe I'll ask Jarrod to go to a meeting. Then I was like, oh, he just would definitely tell me to go fuck myself. I'm not gonna go ask him.
I'll go to a meeting. I'm just not going to go to them a bunch. Like
Yeah.
I can go to a meeting and just like hang out one time. You know what I mean? Like I got 21. 21. Can
21
you do
months?
something for me? Yeah. Will you help? 21 months help me clean up my life. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know.
Good shit.
Where are you at? 8 now?
From what specifically? From
8 months without a drink.
7 months. Yeah.
7 months without a drink. It's good, man.
Thanks.
You're gonna come up on a year.
Around Christmas time. Yeah.
Street Outlaws 2. You think you? I don't know if I'd be able to play Street Outlaws 2, given that I haven't played the first one, so I don't know the rules.
Technically, I am a street outlaw.
Yeah, technically you are a street. You did some Street Outlaw stuff. You did some
And it was
outlaw
on a
shit in the
street.
street. Yeah,
It was in the street.
yeah. You industry. We industries. Yeah. I think that's
That was good.
I think that's a Waka line.
Yeah. Flocka.
Remember Flocka? He had the streets on fire for
Yeah.
a minute.
He was popping.
He was popping for a grip. And now he's no. Where are we at here? Damn, we did it.
We just hit an hour.
We just hit an hour. I guess should we call it or keep going?
We can call it whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, what are you going to call this one?
Jarrod and Tyler talk sobriety now.
Yeah.
No.
Jimmy Stewart gets sober.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart comes out as gay and so.
How about Nolan's seen a Hitchcock movie?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
We can do that.
All right. Later.
Later. Ta-ta.